Well, for those of you that remember Rogue State, you're gonna love this. And for those of you that don't, Rogue State is a game where you get to be a Middle Eastern dictator and lead your country to either glory or total ruin. Well, we just got our hands on Little Red Dog's most recent game, Rogue State Revolution, where I'm hoping that we get to be on the other side of that conflict. Let's jump in here, guys, get a new game. The leader surname, Dadhani, that's fine. I'm not going to touch anything here, but we could see all of the different things we could change to increase or decrease game difficulty. I just want to get started. Alright, so let's see how things go. It's already giving me the same aesthetic as Rogue State, and that's just want to see, you know, if they've anything or sort of kept it the similar aesthetic. Here we go.
In Basenji today, there is a mood of jubilation as thousands crowd the streets in celebration. The first ever democratic election in the People's Republic of Basenji is a success. 5 years ago, the monarchy was replaced by a transitional government. And now, finally, after great struggle, democracy has come to Basenji. For the first time in their turbulent history, both Basenji and ethnic Karifi are voting for a government of their choice. 12 political parties campaigned, representing a wide political spectrum, with the largest, the Basenji Nationalist Party, sweeping the election with 72% of the vote.
Good morning, Your Excellency. My name is Sabriya. I have been assigned.
Oh my god, is this a dream or real life? This is so cool.
I will be serving as your military.
I'm a real dictator, guys.
First task
My dreams have come true.
Cabinet roles for representatives from across our great nation.
These are critical positions. Once appointed, cabinet members are constitutionally protected. They cannot be removed from office.
Indeed, you will be stuck with these ministers, for better or worse. I would advise you listen to their needs.
And I say look for loyalty. There will be hard days ahead. We will need a cabinet that is on our side, no matter what.
Okay, can I just say, like, starting off, I really appreciate it when game companies invest in actors and actually do something like that. That's such a cool intro to me. It reminds me of the old days of Red Alert, things like that, where again, companies would actually invest in voice acting, things like this. It matters, especially with a game like this. Alright, responsible for building Basenji's glorious future. So we now can actually appoint cabinet ministers. Guys, this is so cool. And look at this. So they each have, you know, a specific, either they're secular or religious, or conservative or liberal, seems to be the approach here. And they all have explanations. So we can see here that Aziz El Kamali is an interesting man. He lost his wife in the first revolution and swore to build a better Basenji for his two daughters. He's quite frugal with a good track record of fiscal responsibility. You can probably count on him to run a tight ship wherever you decide to place him. Over here, she gives a different approach, ignoring the rumors that he's connected to organized crime syndicates. Oh boy, I'll say he's a cunning manipulator. Be careful what position you award him, because the second you take your eyes off him, he'll change the script if he believes it benefits his own ambitions. So I'm guessing he would not be good for the Ministry of Finance, but I am looking for somebody for the Ministry of Defense, and this guy seems like, you know, maybe not too bad in a defensive role. However, we've got Nadir Adad. General Adad is an inspiring hero of the Basenji Revolution. He's a religious liberal, though, so again, we're going to have to keep some religious tradition, and if you've played the first Rogue State, you'll know what I mean there. The country is a melting pot of extremely religious people and extremely secular folks, so you really have to sort of play your hand to each. I think Nadir is going to actually be probably our general. I would love to read the rest of these, and I'm actually just kind of speed reading them here, but we'd be here quite a while. So Tariq Badur, good for a transition. So I think he's going to be our Minister of Development. He's a liberal secular fellow. Let's put him. Oh, he can only be Ministry of Finance. I see. So they do have like particular posts. We could just get a full conservative cabinet. They would at least get along with each other. So for Nadir Adad, he is going to be our Minister of Defense. Aziz, I really do want to give him a position. But again, he is kind of a briber. He is also frugal, so he's going to save our government money. A champion of the people, Nur al-Hadi. Let's make her Minister of Development. And Tariq Badur will be our Minister of Finance. For the Minister of Natural Resources, I'm sorry, I can't leave Aziz out of this. I want to give him a position. He just looks like my trustworthy old uncle, so I'm going to have to go ahead and give him a position. All right, let's confirm. All right, know that every 12 months you may appoint a new cabinet minister. And the fascinating thing here is we cannot fire any cabinet ministers. These guys are with us for life. So if they're not very fun, not very good, that's going to be tough. While you get settled into your new office, I've scheduled your agenda for the next few weeks. Are you interested in hearing it? And of course, since it's our first look at the game, we're going to want to, but already I can tell you guys, huge improvement on the map. It's actually a living map here for all of the different cities, and we even have UN checkpoints and peace zones. So I really like that, a nice approach already. So most actions, aside from giving orders, cost a single action point. The number of action points available is equal to the number of ministers in our cabinet. All right, so this is political capital, I see. Learn that the power plant has not received a fuel shipment in weeks. The connecting roads were made unstable during the Civil War. By constructing a new road, oil will automatically be transported from the refinery to the power plant, and electricity can be restored to Basenji. Okay, building roads costs 1 action point per month in treasury funds. Ensure both the power plant and oil refinery are connected to the same network. Understood. Definitely don't want to demolish the building, so now what I want to know is how to construct the road. And it was a lot easier in Rogue State. You would just click a button and boom, like a decision would be made, the road would be constructed. So let's see here, do we right click perhaps? Maybe we just build over from Bakuji. Alright, so this is beautiful, guys. We simply extend the road here. And now, look at that. We should be connected to the city. Oh, that's right, we have to go to the power plant. So let's build also over here. Aha! Alright, guys, very nice. We even got some beautiful cranes flying overhead. But this is sure to bring some money into our economy to stimulate our economy, etc. Okay, well, we're ready to go. I guess we could proceed to next month. Now, another thing I absolutely love, guys, is it's going to give us provincial approval ratings here. It's just so cool. Get rid of the news feed there. We've already taken a look. Let's go to next month and see what happens in Basenji. Good morning, Excellency. Note that it's possible to upgrade. Yes, we know. We've already been... we've been told. Let's put it that way. So we've also got different things in our treasury, not just power, but intelligence. So, you know, basically the information we have on other political factions, things of that nature. I'm just going to take a look. We actually get food production from the United Nations camp. That's pretty good. Now let's see if there's anything we have to particularly do here, or if we simply proceed until we get some new information. Again, we can also build the road out to different locations. Is this population 102? So I'm wondering if we can connect this to the main city. Yes, we know they're connected to the same road network. But just to make sure, though, we're simply going to upgrade this road. So this is one of the abilities that we also have here. It does cost money, but it's going to look a whole lot better. And, of course, it's going to move things a lot faster here, too. All right. That's enough of that. I love this. It lets us know what our ministers are currently thinking about our leadership. Different ministries, such as the Ministry of Justice, etc., where we can increase things. And this is much more similar to original Rogue State, where we can actually set our policy here. This is totally up to us. So negligent policing, that's obviously not good. But maybe bureaucratic policing in the interest of preserving transparency. Police actions are thoroughly and perpetually documented. Aha. But again, we're not necessarily going to be the most democratic country. Let's just keep things on negligent policing for now. But this shows you guys how we can actually change things, even in the diplomatic zones. Now, we don't want to make those decisions yet until we get more information about our country, until we've talked to our ministers. And you can see here that even our ministers have a sort of focus that they're going to follow. So he's doing the proportional tax system. Of course, Nader Adad is focused on national defense. Look at all the different unlocks here that we can get. Everything from recon training to long-range missiles. I mean, this really is the game that Rogue State should have been. Now, I'm actually going to focus on fiscal responsibility here, so I'm going to alter this policy decision, and look at that. That immediately lowered approval rating from Noor al-Hadi. So just basically telling her that I don't agree with her current position is going to somewhat upset her, and something to keep in mind here in this game. Now, the whole point of the game, or one of the most important points here, is going to be basically improving Basenji, but keeping these people happy. And over time, just basically time due to events or changing laws or new ministers, this is going to go up or down. And if it goes too far down, we're going to have a serious problem. Love these new special actions. So even civil special actions, I guess like civilian units here, which we could take a look at. I love it. We can also click on the individual cities and get the opinion of each Basenji citizen here, usually a specific class of citizen. So for instance, conservative secular citizens seem to like us, but they're worried that illegal immigrants are taking our jobs. They're also very upset that the UN has camps in our country. So there might be something we can do about that a little bit later. Let's go ahead and end the turn, proceeding to the next one. You never know what's going to happen in Rogue State. But here we go. Okay, we've got a decision to make. The welfare of your conservative citizens is something that we remain concerned about. We urge you to increase their approval. They're concerned that our approval levels among conservatives are too low. I don't really know why they care so much, but they're asking us to do right by them, okay? We are going to agree. And now we're speaking to the actual leader of Akstishan. This is another country near us. There's a number of different things we can do here. And of course, in the last one, exchanging gossip, things like that, would increase your relationship with this guy and potentially, over time, ask for foreign aid. But for now, I'm just going to end the call. I'm just glad to see that we can certainly communicate with other countries. Well, guys, I am excited. There's probably so much more here. We've only scratched the surface, but we've done a nice little overview here of Rogue State Revolution. And really, to me, it just looks like a much more upgraded, visually pleasing, version of Rogue State. If you guys enjoyed this and you want to see more, you know what to do. Hit that like button, drop a comment down below, and subscribe. Maybe we'll go ahead and turn this into a gameplay series. I can't wait until she comes out. I think this is going to be a fascinating game. All right, guys. All of Basenji thanks you. I'll catch you on the next one.